Welcome back to the channel, MC.
Happy.
Today we're back with Andrew Tate, the comedian. Funny offensive moments part 2.
Slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex. Doing today? Oh, I have to go to work today. Oh, that sounds fun. Meh, 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 meh. How the fuck are you gonna get rich if you're doing that shit? You ain't got time. But when you're a G, you're just accidentally like pimping hoes. Like you go somewhere, there's some bitch. She's like, hi. You're like, yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm the man. Oops, you fucker. Oops. You shouldn't do that shit. The real G's know what I'm saying. Like you're pimping bitches. You don't even want to. So you're pimping bitches. So when you're pimping bitches like me, it's a full-time job. You ever tried talking to 30 girls at once? Like, actually, how are you? Fine. Like 30 bitches. It's a full-time job. So,
I would say that like girls need so much attention, like sometimes, and if you have a lot of girls, I feel like you're not gonna be able to like manage like, especially the celebrities who have so many girls that want them. It's like texting like 50 girls at once. It's like waste of time. Pimping hoes. Oops, I fucked her. Like, imagine how many guys would want to be in a situation where they can be like, oops, I guess I fucked her. You know, because most girls have to try so hard to get a girl, and then when you become a Tate, you're like, oops, I guess it happened. I didn't mean to, but it happened.
actually, how are you? Fine. Like 30 bitches. Full-time job. So here's what you do. Elite level players.
Okay.
Here's what you do.
I'm listening.
You start arguments with them hoes. But you don't start them. You let them start them. You know what I'm saying? You like be a little bit obtuse, a little bit like, just so they go, what's your problem? And they start some shit. Then when they start some shit, you get them over and you fuck them. After you fuck them, you say, listen, bitch, in person, you're fine. But on WhatsApp, you're always talking crap. You're always doing my head in. And here's what you G's got to do. You get your bitches. You add them to a Telegram channel, one channel per hoe, where they can read your messages, but they can't reply. And you block them everywhere else. Hear me out.
Okay.
Then when you wake up in the morning, you write a generic, good morning, baby. Got lots to do today. Got to patrol the streets. Got to flex on the broke boys. Got to make money. Got to check on my casinos. Got to pimp other hoes. But if I have some time, I might try to see you. Miss you very much. Copy and paste it in every channel to every bitch. And they'll read that shit. But then they can't go, well, you're always busy. You're always with other hoes. They can't reply to you. Do you not see the brilliance? All they can do is read it. Then, when you want to fuck them, you hit them on the Telegram channel. We'll be calling you in a few minutes. Stay by your phone. Unblock, call, come here, let's fuck. Actually, I'm tired of you. Okay, bye, boom.
Obviously, like girls are going mad at what you just said. In your experience, have you noticed that thing to work where you make a girl like you create some tension with like arguments or like how girls like drama. One thing that people say is that girls what they hate more is being bored, so they rather be with a guy that's treating them bad, apart from a guy that's just like boring. You know what I mean? So if you notice like not a trend, but like maybe your friends like you've known, like are they a little bit more, I don't know, willing to be with the guy that has drama on him than the guy who's just like chilling?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you saying
I never understood it, but yeah.
So are you saying what his advice has some truth to it? Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say that.
But you just admitted that
They do like drama, yeah.
That's what he's saying. You start some shit with the girl so that she's like, you know what I mean? She's all get mad about it, and she comes to you to argue, and then bam, you close. I think it works. Maybe not on like all girls, but there are a certain type of girls that works on like it
So
works.
is this what you're gonna try now?
Let's continue.
Bicycle training wheels, dickhead.
Now he's trying to catch up. he's trying to speed it up. It's all little loud. There was a
Wait, before we go, do you think if people saw more of Andrew's like fun side,
Funny side.
like funny side, like playful side, they would do like him more? You think
Maybe
you think that
they
happened?
would see him
'Cause
more
all-
as like humane.
Because all the clips that the girls see that hate him, or the clips like this one we're gonna see next, right? But then I don't think they ever see either the full clips of him, the full like podcast, or like the playful side of him. Because he has a lot of playful. Him and Tristan, some videos they're really playful. You know what I mean? I feel like if girls see more of that side, they'll like warm up to him a little bit more.
Probably because they would see his more humane side.
Yeah.
There was a crazy man at the door, and not a single woman stood up to fight.
Not one.
Why is that? Why is that?
I mean, I
thought we were equal.
camera over here.
Damn.
We're definitely not equal.
I would have fought.
Yeah.
Men are protectors.
I would have. You weren't doing shit behind us.
I'm a black belt. I'm a black belt in taekwondo.
Fighting. I got my strap in
I'm a taekwondo black belt.
Taekwondo.
See, he's funny, bro. He's funny.
I'm sorry. I'll take her Insta. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo. That shit has me dead, bro.
You know what? I want to make something clear. You know what? Slim, even though we disagree on nearly every point,
Yes,
you've been a very polite young lady.
always.
You have. You've been a very polite young lady, and you're a nice person.
Thank you.
And I have no problem disagreeing with you on certain points, and I still think you're a very nice young lady. And if any more crazy men come to the door, I'll fuck them up.
Little electric, my little plug. Ooh, let me get my little plug and plug it into my Tesla. Maybe I can get an erection one day. Is this the man you are?
So, when I write these things and I put them on Instagram, I expect all you fuckers to pay attention and be impressed. And just to make sure, I'm going to read them to you, because I have people say to me, oh, but I've heard other people read them back to me, right? And they read it and the timing's all wrong. And the poem doesn't sound good because they're stupid. So I'm going to read them to make sure they're read correctly. I show less than I have to stay tasteful. I'm still catching hate because they're hateful.
Ooh,
Too
bars.
much food out the gate, it's a plateful.
Ooh.
Now your girl's full of Tate and she's grateful. I show less than I earn because I'm humble. You're bitching my ride because you fumbled. Yes, I hear a couple pussy them grumble, but they don't try and step, I don't stumble. I show less than I know, I've stopped talking. Split the bullshit from truth, I've been clocking. See me sit and don't speak like I'm hawking, but there's feet behind talk, bitch, I'm walking. I show less than I love, but I miss her. Thinking back to the last day I kissed her. She left a sore on my heart. There's a blister, but I fucked the next best thing. That's her sister.
What do you think of What do you think of Andrew Tate's poem?
Oh my god. It's very tasteful.
It's tasteful.
Oh god.
I like this,
He's
but I
funny.
fucked the next best thing. That's her sister.
He's funny. I'll give him that. He's funny.
I feel like if more girls would just stop being like in the feelings and stop just saying what they've heard and they actually like watch him, they'll figure out that this guy is funny, man. Or maybe he's right and
I
he's
think
just stupid.
it's more of a society thing than it is men or women. I think nowadays everybody's so fucking sensitive about everything. So like when they hear people speak on certain topics, they're listening to the words, but they're not listening to the tones behind the words.
Yeah.
The tone says more than what the words say. So if you're saying something in a certain way, people could tell if you're being serious or you're joking. And sometimes you could be both. You could be serious, but you could be saying something seriously in a joking manner to kind of lighten up the
mood.
the mood, because you don't want things to be too tense, but you want to say how you feel about a subject, so you try to be a little bit playful with it. But people nowadays are just so damn like...
And also context matters too. And a lot of
Yes.
these people, they just hear him in clips, but so they don't get the context of why he's saying these things. Because it might have been obvious, like maybe like 10 minutes before the clip, like it's obvious that he will be joking about what he's gonna say next, but since
Yeah.
you didn't see the beginning part, you think he's serious. But,
Yeah.
You know,
And you know what I hate is when people go online and they start bad talking somebody, but you don't do your freaking research, and it happens all the time.
Oh yes, they do.
You'll see like one clip of something, but then you don't watch the full thing. They do that with Donald Trump. They do that with Andrew Tate. They did it recently with the whole Pearl thing. Like, you can't just watch one clip of something and then get all outraged over that one clip without doing your freaking research on the whole video or the whole circumstance. And then you have a right to sit on a platform and be like, you know what, F you. You did X, Y, and Z, and here's all the proof of all what you did, and everybody should stop listening to you because of this. Then I would have more respect for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will never tell people don't listen to this person because there's. I just give my opinions on here, and you do it.
If I did, I would at least have some research behind it. You know, I agree. I would always tell people that you should have your own feelings on a person. I would never go out and be like, oh, I don't like this person, and neither should you because of this. But if I did, I would at least have some like backup to my words. You know, I wouldn't watch just one clip and then be like, you know, it's because of this. He said this. Meanwhile, there's a whole other beginning of the clip that explains why he said this.
Yeah, I feel like,
you know?
Especially when you have strong opinions on something, you have to deal with strong opinions, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it is. Sis.
How is that not beautiful? Because you people are dumb. Food out the gate, that's a plateful. Food is English slang for drugs. I'm moving drugs, plate, food. People don't get it. You don't get the little pieces of beauty that are in my writing.
Things the left try and present, you have to keep things realistic.
No. Years ago, natural selection and evolution would have taken care of all your fucking retard ancestors, but yet here you are, standing in my face saying you don't eat gluten. Yes, you fucking do.
Only a cat-owning bitch would complain to the police about a fucking joke. Fine, you're upset you lost your cat. Fair enough, yeah, the joke may have been a little bit, you know, risque. Who calls the police on a fucking joke? Cat owners.
What?
Cat owners are liberals. Cat owners believe in hate speech. Cat owners are Democrats. Cat owners are dickheads.
Look like a bitch.
I don't know. Does my really do that? Call a customer over a joke?
I wouldn't be surprised. Nowadays, I would not be surprised.
I wonder if the cop was like, ma'am, we cannot do anything about you being offended over a joke. Like, stop calling here about some bullshit.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the cop actually came.
Yeah,
and was
right.
like, I'm here to defend you, man. How dare they offend you?
That's crazy, bro.
Cat owners believe in hate speech. Cat owners are Democrats. Cat owners are dickheads.
Look like a bitch. No, I'm not like these fucking mask wearers. No, you're...
Mask wearers.
I walk into hell and the devil's like, oh, I'm gonna burn you. So you ain't gonna do shit.
To get by her
I
as
find
a
myself
mask.
super funny. I find myself super funny. I've decided that GoldenEye, the movie GoldenEye, is my life story. I've decided it's basically completely accurate. Your life stories are Forrest Gump. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, Forrest Gump, that's not too bad a choice, actually, because I get to become a shrimp billionaire and do all these interesting things. But no, it's very interesting. If you watch Forrest Gump, I remember this specifically, because the beginning scene is a feather. Forrest is the feather, and that life has blown him in all these strange directions. And he has no real control over the directions. He kind of just, he's lucky and unlucky. He's fortunate and misfortunate. And he just kind of, his life is just the result of being blown in all these random directions. And he doesn't actually have any influence over his life. If you look at GoldenEye, Bond makes things happen. That's who I am. I make shit happen. Forrest Gump is the story of a man who falls in love with some bitch who runs off to be a hoe, and then, once he's a shrimp billionaire, she comes back as a single mom with AIDS, and he fucks her and gets AIDS. That's the end. This is the unspoken ending of Forrest Gump. That bitch dies, and it's him and his son at the end at the bus. Oh, I'm gonna put you on the bus, son. It's supposed to be a happy ending. Anyone with a brain is actually sitting there thinking, no, now Forrest is gonna die. Now he has AIDS, and that's gonna be an orphan kid. What a sad story. What a shit life. You finally become a shrimp billionaire, and because you couldn't resist that used up pussy from the drug addict, you're now got AIDS. You literally got AIDS. Not like it as in making it will give you AIDS. Like actually you got them.
Tate is you think he's strangely like a philosopher, you know? Like how he compared the like how the feather blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
So a person who's just, when life happens to him, he doesn't have any like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he can only react to life. He cannot, act. Whereas, like, as James Bond, he makes things happen. You know what I mean? That's like philosophical if you think about it. See you next time.